To carve with a CO2 laser, you need a picture that sort of looks carved already, and you clean it up in Photoshop and then bring it to DepthR to create a depth map. Then you need to play with the settings a little bit. You'll want to get rid of the background, and then you're going to need to adjust the height so that it has some grays and some whites. You don't want a lot of white or a lot of gray. And then after that, you save when you get your image to about where you want it. And then you need to bring it back into Photoshop and clean it up some more. Just get rid of the really dark areas, and then you're going to need to, if there's any like really gray areas, and then you just carve it on the laser. It's going to look really dark. Not really dark, but it's going to look darker than you want it to. But in the next part, you'll see that all changes. So you need to adjust your max setting about 60 or 70 and your minimum right around a 2.5, and then adjust your speed depending on your laser. This is what I mean by dark. It's really dark, but then you're going to clean it up. So I just use water and a toothbrush, and you just scrub all the char out of it, and then I dry it right away, and you can see that the carving is there after it's all cleaned up. On this one, I'm going to add some color to it. Once it's all dry, it really accepts color easily, and I use watercolors to kind of stain. It works really well, and they're very permanent. If you mess up, which you can see on here, I do on the arm, it doesn't come off. But anyways, it's still pretty fun, and that's about it.